Good morning, y'all. It's your girl, Lady, and it is, I don't know, 7 something in the morning. And the reason that I'm coming to you guys today, no makeup on right now, just my skincare, is someone on the channel asked me to do a get ready with me using some of my favorite products, so I thought that that was a great idea. Um, I'm on my way into work right now, so it's gonna go a little bit quick, I think. Since this is my first one, I really don't know. But I thought before I put my foundation on, just give you guys a little detail of what I do in the morning with my skincare. Because this is 40 plus year old skin. I'll be 46 in September. So I did want you guys to see that this is what my skin looks like before I put any makeup or anything on. Now, of course, I did say that I have my skincare that I do, and so I just thought I'd go over that quickly with you guys. I use Purity facial cleanser, which is from Bare Minerals. And I've been using this for, I think, the past 6 months or so now. It really works out well for my skin. It's not harsh at all, and it cleanses very well. After I do my skincare, I've been doing a combination of some serums that are on the market now, making it super easy for people to get really, really affordable skincare. Voice crack. And so what I do is I put this eye serum. I put this eye serum on, which is called The Ordinary, and it's a caffeine solution. And I just apply it under my eye area, just kind of wake me up in the morning. And then I put this on. It's called Buffet, and it's by The Ordinary as well. Couple drops of this in the morning, and it basically has a lot of things in it, like retinol, matrixyl, some kind of peptide serum. I'm not gonna pretend like I know all of this stuff that's in there. All I know is that my skin performs very well with it. It reacts really well with it, so I like it. I also include this 2 or 3 drops of this, which is hyaluronic acid with B5. So it's 2% hyaluronic acid and then B5 combination in there as well. Skin loves it. It's a hydrating serum. After I do that, then I move on to creams. So I put a little bit of this under my eye, and this is La Roche-Posay, or maybe La Roche-Posay, I don't know. But it's an eye cream. So put a little bit of eye cream under my eyes, and then I'll move on, of course, to moisturizer. And right now I've been using this little sample of Origins Vitazine with an SPF in it, and it's got a sheer tint, so I put this on in the morning as well. So much for skincare. This is what I've been using, and the really great thing, guys, about this Ordinary product is these serums. I think these two were only like $6 or $7. As you can see, it's still early in the morning, don't know where my camera view is. And I'm sorry, actually the hyaluronic acid and this one was $6 or $7. And the Buffet, because it's got basically a combination of everything in it, this one was like 14. I mean, which is good for skin serums. You know, they're outrageous prices nowadays. So anyway, moving on, I'm just going to start with my foundation. And when I'm at work, I don't do like a lot of, you know, heavy makeup. And so I do use the Too Faced Born This Way. Use a couple of pumps of that. Actually, lately I've just been using 1 pump of it. So 1 pump, and then I get my damp beauty blender, and I'm just gonna apply. Here we go. And I just like to dab it all around. And I like to start out with my lower area because I don't like to put too much up top. So I only have a little bit left after doing that, and I just basically take the rest of what's on there, and I put it and just dab the rest on the other side. And then I take whatever I have and I move it up. Now me, I like for my foundation to go all over, so I actually go under my eyes as well, and then I go on top of my eyes with the little bit that's left. Like, I don't take a dab of it and then dab it into there and put it around my eye area. Just whatever's left, I get it around that thin eye area that I have. Oh, and guys, one thing that I did forget to mention while I was going over my skincare is after I actually put my skincare on and let it soak and sink in, one thing that I do like to do is take my setting spray, which I use the Urban Decay De-Slick, and I actually put my setting spray on before I apply foundation. I think that it helps out with just controlling shine better. So I put it on before my foundation, and then I put it on after my full makeup application. Okay, so now that we pretty much have that set there, then the next thing that I do is move on to eyes. And again, guys, because we're talking like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Where are we now? Yeah, it's about 10 minutes to 8 here in the Midwest. So we are on Eastern time. And what I will do is just simply take my spoolie and go out. And I use a eye pencil brush. And this one I like. It's made by Eyeliner. If you haven't tried them, they're a really great brand, and they actually sell it. I get mine in the local Ulta. So I'm just gonna sharpen my eyeliner pencil here and go in. And I don't do anything too fabulous. I just like to, you know, make sure I get a little definition. Guys have to forgive me, this is like the first time I've done this here. So, you know, I mean, it's nothing, it's like real basic. I mean, I'm not trying to do all the concealer around and clean it up, because I mean, I'm going to work, I'm going into the office, but this is like, you know, kind of like your everyday makeup. So we're not trying to go to the club tonight and look all glamorous. I know I mentioned the club in my video the last time, but you girls really not a club person. So, you know, just something to darken up the eyebrows, make it look a little bit better. And then I take this Make Me Brow by Essence. You get that in your local Ulta as well. And I just go in to kind of set my brows with this so that all the little stray hairs that are around will stay, you know, basically in place for the day. And yes, I did just put a black mark. Never fails, y'all, never fails. So what we're gonna do is just pick that up and take a napkin, wipe it off, move out of camera focus, get that beauty blender, and just do a little touch up. It's all good in the neighborhood, and we're good to go. Then I take a little bit of Eyeshadow Base, and I like using the Urban Decay. I like using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I just find that this works really well. I was a big Too Faced primer fan as well, and Benefits makes a really good one too. I mean, guys, you know, when it comes down to the products, these eyeshadow companies and makeup companies, I mean, they really put some good products and primers out there. I wouldn't recommend that anybody nowadays go without one. I'm really a fan of laying down, you know, things before you actually put your makeup on, because they do have so many things in them, and you never know, you know, how safe or unsafe they are. So I would recommend that you put as many things down to create a barrier between your makeup and your skin if you are worried about those types of things, because the more barriers that you have, I think the less harmful those things will be. And of course, make sure that you're removing your makeup every night as well. Um, you know, that's a big factor as well. You don't want to sleep in this stuff. So we're ready to do some eyeshadow. And lately, what I have been doing is I've been using my Huda Beauty palette to lay down like my transition colors. You guys can see that right there. Let me open it up so you don't get the glare on the screen. Take that little plastic piece out. I've been using my Huda Beauty and just really using like these transition colors here. And then what I've been doing is, I know that I did some samples on this, but I really, really love this palette. I've been using the Jouer Skinny Dip palette, and it just came out maybe a month or two ago, and guys, this thing is phenomenal. So I'm a shimmer girl, glitter shimmer, and these are all of the shimmer shades, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I've been wearing them for the past month or so, and so I'm just gonna stay in line with this. So first thing that I'm gonna do is lay down my transitions, which is not anything major. I mean, if you guys want to know what I'm going to be using here, I'm going to be using this color here, which is Bay, and then we're going to drop down here to Sandalwood, and then I might include a little bit of this henna as well. That's what I've been doing for like the past month or so, I don't know. So again, when I'm in a hurry, a lot of times, guys, I have to confess, I'll just take whatever brushes around and I might use them just, you know, over and over with the different colors, and just knock out whatever color that I have with my little quick change color thing here, which I have one of these, which is like a hair bun. You can also buy, you know, the little snazzy ones from like Sephora to clean your brushes with, which is basically the same thing. But for some reason, I find myself reaching for this all the time, especially because I can just, you know, put it through my finger, hold on to it, and then just do like this with my brush. And then my brush is clean and ready for the next application. So anyway, getting back to what I was doing, we're just going to go ahead and put this light color Bay. I like to dust it all over, just as the base for my all around eye color. And I'm in by no way, shape, or form an actual makeup artist, so we do what we can here. But I'm just a person that loves makeup, as most of you who are watching this probably are. So been doing my makeup since I was like 16 years old or so, I don't know. But now we're moving in with Sandalwood, which is this color right here. And I'm just gonna apply this with that same brush, just moving around the top here of the eye. And again, this is work, so I'm not trying to do anything too dramatic, but you know, I still like a little glimmer, a little shine, a little glitz, So we'll see how this works out. But get that going. Clean my brush off a little. And then I'm actually gonna take a crease brush here, if I can find the crease brush I'm looking for. Here we go. And then I'm just gonna go in, guys, with this shade here, which is that henna. And I always start from the corner and kind of work in. And the reason that I like these eyeshadows by Huda Beauty is because they're really blendable. So you can get in there and do what you gotta do and blend everything in. See? And it doesn't take a lot of effort. So anything that doesn't require me to make a lot of effort, I'm all for it, y'all. All for it. So you guys get to see me make my crazy makeup faces here. So, okay, got a nice little transition going on there. And then I also like to go in with this darker shade here, Cocoa. And I'm going to take that same little crease brush here. And I like to go in and just create a little corner piece here. And then kind of make a V with it. And I really don't care about being too messy, guys, because I'm going to end up blending it all in anyway with this next palette, which is my foil shadow palette from Jouer. So now that we have that down, I'm going to set that off to the side, and then I'm going to take my Jouer palette that I have here. And the color that I've really been liking is this color called Magic Hour, which is kind of like this smoky gray color. But I'm not sure I want to go that dark today. I think I'm actually, y'all, going to go in with this color here, which is Skinny Dip. And I have my eye primer on. If you want to, you can put like a glitter glue down if you want a little bit more adhesive. But I find that my basic eyeshadow primer is good, and I really don't need to use anything else. And I tend to like to use my fingers with these. I don't use brushes when it comes to the foils. So I just pick some of it up, and if you see right there, that's my Skinny Dip. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply directly to my eyelid. And I just like to pat it. Kind of get it in the corner there. And then I'll take a little bit more. And I'll go in on the other side. And just pat it where I would like it for it to be. So, see, we have that there. So now we have everything that we need to work with. And I'm just going to wipe this off of my fingers. And then I'll take this same little blending brush and I'll go back in and just kind of blend everything out here. So everything that's on my actual eyelid right now is just getting blended. And then I'll clean it off a little bit. And then I'll take it and start the other side as well. So, I mean, I know that if I were going out, I would do my makeup application a little bit different. you know, as far as take a little bit more time to blend, use about 5 or 6 brushes, that kind of deal. But, you know, again, it's too early in the morning. Ain't nobody got time for that. And so the next thing that I'll be doing is moving in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner. And I love this liner. It's in Trooper. And I'm just going to line the top of my eyes right now with this. So, sorry, I'm moving in so close to you guys. And I don't do a lot, again, when it comes to like liner, going to work in the morning. Just, I know that you can do all the under eye and smoke it out and all that kind of deal. But this is just my basic freehand. I woke up like this, but I really didn't. And so it is just kind of, you get what you get. And then for the bottom, I'm just going to put on a black liner as well. So, excuse me. All my makeup is down here in my drawers. So I'm just going to pull this out, which is what we're using today is the NYX liner in Jet Black. And I don't know if any of you guys do this, but when I'm in a hurry and in a rush, just sharpening this up here, is I will take my liner and I will put it in my waterline and close my eye so I can get the top and the bottom. It's a quick, easy way to tight line. So this is what I do, is I just put it here, close my eye, take a few swipes back and forth, and then I open it, just darken it up just a little bit more. And I just find that when I'm in a hurry, it works for me. And make all of the eyeliner faces that you need to make in order to get that going. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is what I do every morning. This one is a little jacked up because it's my first get ready with me, and I'm not too good at my left side using my right hand, so I'm just going to go back in and see if I can fix this up a little bit here. So excuse me, sorry if I'm getting all in your grill. Okay, it's a little bit better. And then we're just going to apply our mascara, and today I've been using this Tarte. I don't even know what it's called, y'all, because I can't see these little words. I'm sorry, but when makeup companies put these little small words on here, all I know is it says 4-in-1 mascara. I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't know what you can do with the 4-in-1 mascara. I guess that means what, it lifts, it builds, it volume, it adds volume, I don't know. But hey, any way you feel you can sell, but to me, they all pretty much do the same thing. And I know somebody else will say, well, no, Christy, they don't all do the same thing. I know, but, you know, in my mind, that's how it is. Now, I don't too much buy a lot of mascaras, because I don't know about y'all, but whenever I buy makeup, one of the things that I'm constantly getting are these sample sizes of mascaras. And I get so many of them that even when I find one that I like, if I wanted to buy the full size, girl, no need. Because somebody, I guarantee you, is going to give me another one before I'm done with the one that I have. So either makeup companies need to change their strategy, because this is one of those things that, you know, if you play your cards right, you're just not really ever gonna buy, because you get so many of them as samples. Or that must tell y'all a lot about me, which is I buy a lot of makeup and I get a lot of samples often. Yes, I make the eyeliner and the mascara face. So there you go. And got your girl looking crazy on camera here, doing the get ready. I know the first couple of times I came to y'all, full face already made up. And then what I'm going to do is just apply a little bit of blush. And today I'm using the NYX, there you go, NYX Ombre. And this one is in Mauve Me. And I like this one because, you know, it's just a little mauve blush. I'm just going to apply a little bit here and a little bit here. There we go. You know, nothing too major. And I just got this, y'all, and I'm so excited about it. It is one of the Becca highlighters. It's the new one. It's called Opal Flashes Jade. And it's one of the new Light Chaser highlighters. And I really like this one because it is that opal color, you know, that everybody raves and loves. But it's got a little bit of that jade color in it too. So when you highlight with it, it like, see there? It looks the bomb. I highly recommend it. And I just literally just like took a little bit, dip it on there. I don't blow it off because, like I told y'all, I'm all about the shimmer and the sparkle. So we highlight. Let me back out for y'all. So this is, yes, what I'm looking like today for the morning. And I know that I need to do lips, y'all. And I really never know what color I'm going to wear. So I think what I'm going to do is just throw on one of my colors that I have down here, just to get to work. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm one of them people that I'll use like 5 or 6 colors throughout the day because I get bored. I don't know. But let's see here. Let's just throw on a little shade. Excuse me while I go back down below. Oh, I know what I want to do. So guys, I did get this new Too Faced, the melted latex. Now this is not the liquid lipstick, so this is a gloss, and it's a purple. And I know that, you know, I kind of got a neutral thing going on here with a little bit of shimmer, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this on because I want you guys to see it. I absolutely love it. I want to get that unicorn one that they have because I do have the lipstick as well. But I do like this color, and so I'll go ahead and put this on right now so you guys can see it. I don't do too much when it comes to lips. I have lip liners and lip primers and all of that. But in the morning time, when I'm trying to get out, I ain't got time for that. So we're just going to go ahead and apply. I wore this the other day, and I got so many compliments on it. So there you go. It's your girl, Lady, and this is my makeup routine for the morning, makeup and skincare, and off to work. Just a basic day, but I did want you guys to see, get ready with me and the products that I'm using. So again, what your girl has been using is the Huda Beauty palette for transitions. Oh, and by the way, don't sleep on these shimmers. These are good as well. And it is just as everybody says, you guys, this palette, everybody is actually, you know, kind of mixed reviews on. And I always see a lot of reviews saying that, you know, the pigmentation for the foils and the metallics are not that good. Use your fingers. It says it on the box. And it is actually true, which is you will get phenomenal coverage with this, and they last all day, and they're super blendable. I'll do a tutorial using nothing but this palette so that you can see, but I've been pleasantly surprised. I bought it. I buy my stuff, guys, even when people say that it's not going to be good, or and that they've tried it out and it sucks, because I have to see for myself. You know, you can't take everybody's word for it. And usually when I do that, I do find that, you know, it ends up working out. What works for some people may not work for others, you know, and that's just what it comes down to when it comes to beauty. And then the other thing that I've been using is this Jouer dip, skinny dip palette. And I did samples of it about a month ago, just swatches on my arm, but I've been using it, and I really like the foil shadows and how they come up. Again, here are the shadows, and with these as well. I mean, you can use your brush with these. It really depends on how much of a shine you want, but I just love to dip my fingers into it and place it right where I need it to be. Absolutely no fallout whatsoever. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and stop back to my channel often more. I promise I'm going to be doing more than what I'm doing now. Most of the time, probably just giving you, you know, an insight to the beauty products that I do have. I have a massive collection of eyeshadow palettes, massive collection of highlighter palettes. I have a massive collection of lip gloss and liquid lipsticks. Your girl is a makeup junkie, unfortunately. So that's where most of my coin goes. Anyway, you all have a great day, and take care. I'll see you soon.